Hey all, welcome to channel FreshQho. So today I'll be showing you guys how to prepare the spinach in two different ways, the traditional way and the creamy way. But obviously both recipes have a bit of a twist, so do enjoy. So the first thing that you need to prepare are your onions. You just have to chop them. Well, it's completely up to you whether you want them to be finely chopped or you want them to be chunky, as long as it suits your fancy. And now you add your vegetable oil. I went along with some olive oil. So what I'm doing here is I'm just separating the actual spinach that I want to cook from the stem. Some people do actually cook the white part, so if you do, you do not have to do this step. This is a very important step, and it is when you actually now you actually get to chop your spinach. This step also actually depends on how you like to have your spinach. If you like it very finely chopped, you can do that. If you like it a bit chunky, you can chop it a bit chunky. Yeah, it's totally up to how you prefer to have your spinach. There's no rule here. In your pan, make sure that your onions are frying, and then you can add a vegetable stock. So this one that I'm actually using here is actually it's the garlic and vegetable stock. And now I add in some chopped garlic. You can add plain garlic like I did here, or you can add the one with herbs or chili or ginger. Once your garlic and onion has caramelized, you can now start in to add all your spinach. So here, if you like your spinach soft and a bit soggy, without the water though, you can add water and you let it fry away. It'll make your spinach a bit soft. But if you like that strong, rich spinach flavor, you can opt not to add the water in, which is what I did. I just decided to cook it on low heat, which was 3 or 4, without adding any water. And now I'm preparing for the creamy spinach. Follow the exact same steps in the beginning, which is your onions, so what I like to do a night prior to preparing my cream spinach is actually to freeze it, to chop it and freeze it, just to make sure that it has a lot of liquid. Well, that's what happens when you freeze your spinach. So this is what I did here, and I've removed the package from the fridge, and I'm putting it in a separate pot where I will let it boil. I'll just add half a cup of water to make sure that it boils. As I mentioned, now I'm continuing again, adding my vegetable stock to the onions. I'm going to let that caramelize a bit. Please note that in this recipe I do not add the garlic. You can add it if you want for more flavor. So on a separate bowl, I've added 2 tablespoons of flour, and I'm adding some aromat as much as I prefer. I don't have specific measurements for that, and I will mix it in with some milk. Now you can add your flour and milk mixture into your onions that have nicely caramelized. Please make sure that you cook this on very low heat to make sure that it mixes properly. That is the flour and milk mixture. Then you can add your spinach that has been boiling with a bit of the water to make sure that it becomes creamy as it mixes with your mixture. And keep that on low heat as I've mentioned. Now you can add the cream of mushroom soup, half a packet, half of the packets, and that's it for our recipe.